farmers and producers. Elwine Brothers Distributing. The Ports, of course, downtown Huron. The Scoreboard, 3rd Street, downtown Huron. And Slumberland Furniture of Huron. The Tigers are also brought to you by Godfather's Pizza, chicken and pizza buffet 7 days a week. Adams Quick Lube on Dakota Avenue North, instant oil changes. Hoffman Livestock, raising registered chemical bulls. Our Chiropractic Clinic, full service natural wellness care. Pro Clean Plus, cleaning and janitorial supplies. Huron Community Campus, home of $40 credits. Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first. Dairy Queen in Huron. What's your favorite blizzard? And the Norby Center for Recreation.
Here's the time South Dakota Sportscaster of the Year. And the voice of Huron Tigers, Jeff Duffy.
And good evening. Hey, the winter sports season has arrived. Huron Tiger girls basketball season opener. We're in the Summit Center in Yankton. Huron Tigers, Yankton Gazelles to start up a brand new season of high school basketball for the Huron Tigers. Yankton has a game under their belt. They lost 48-43 to Lincoln last Friday, so look to make the adjustments from that and put together a nice game here tonight. Huron opening the season. Got some new faces in the starting lineup. There's only 3 girls back with any type of extensive varsity experience. So going to have some newcomers, see what they can do on the varsity stage. And it all starts here coming up here in about another 15 minutes. Talk to both coaches. Yankton has a new coach, their 3rd coach in 3 years of the Gazelles. Blake Savvy, a Yankton native, Yankton High School graduate, is the new head coach of Yankton. Cody Kaufman begins his 3rd year as head coach of Huron. Talk to both coaches. Those interviews coming up. We'll take this community campus timeout on Dakota Sports on Tiger.
In Huron, you changed thousands of diapers, set up hundreds of trucks, played hours at Foo and Duck Duck since you do anything. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Brian Davidson will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the people do. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call today, because like a good neighbor, State Farm.
The Huron Tiger Scoreboard Update is brought to you by Kurt's Heating and Cooling in Huron.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Dairy Queen's ice cream, of course. Get your favorite cool treats at Dairy Queen of Huron. Get a chocolate dipped cone, a dilly bar, hot fudge sundae, or their famous DQ Blizzard. And for parties, anniversaries, or any occasion, order a DQ cake, a Teresa pizza, or a DQ Blizzard cake. Dairy Queen of Huron is open every day of the week. Drive up, carry out, or dine in. Dairy Queen of Huron. Hot eats, cool treats.
You're listening to the Huron Tigers on Dakota Sports KIJV.
Getting set for our basketball opener for the Huron Tigers. Huron Tiger girls on the road tonight playing the Yankton Gazelles. Yankton has a new head coach this year in Blake Savvy. They come in 0-1 after a loss this past Friday to Sioux Falls Lincoln. And Coach, before we get to that, get to yourself, I guess first things first, this is home for you. You're from Yankton. You're a Yankton High School graduate. You're on staff last year. Was a nice step up for you to move to the head coach job.
Yeah, awesome opportunity that I've kind of had my eyes on for a really long time. I remember watching Coach Pasica when I was growing up in Yankton and just loving the way that he kind of walked the sidelines and, fun opportunity now to be able to lead the program.
And as I said, you're on staff last year, so even though you're the new head coach, it wasn't like you had to make introductions to the girls.
Yeah, knew the girls well from last year, and we have a great group returning with us as far as just personality, the mindset they bring to the court, the relationships they have with each other. It's a great group as a first-year head coach to be able to take over and lead.
And just looking at your group here, I see you do have a mix, sophomores, juniors, and seniors all in the lineup.
Yeah, there's a little bit of skill at each level, and we're really excited about the young talent that we have and a little bit of time to be able to kind of implement some things that we want to do and then give them time to grow in that. And they've done a good job, but we also have some really strong leaders at our senior level that do a great job pushing us in practice and just those leadership things that, seniors, you want them to be able to do on a good team, and they do a great job.
And as I said, you played Friday, lost to Lincoln, and I suppose just kind of saw a lot of those typical first game things. You had one girl really dominate in scoring, a Wolfgram girl, but, it's just still have the kids kind of feeling each other out.
Yeah, and we just saw a lot of first game jitters, right? A lot of long shots, a little extra adrenaline behind those shots, being on the court for the first time, and by girls that we know and we trust them to shoot the ball, but just a little bit extra power behind it the other night. And so we're excited to get to game 2 and be a little more comfortable and have our feet under us a little bit.
And when you envision things going well here, where that's it tonight, down the road, whatever, what type of team do you want to see this be?
Yeah, we love to be a fast team that can get out in transition and run the floor. And then we like to put a lot of pressure on defense and just kind of work hard. We're a smaller team, so we're not going to be physically outmatching teams a lot, but we're speedy, and we just try and use that. So we love to see us run and get some shot attempts up and then pressure the ball defensively.
Now, Huron comes in, and obviously they haven't played. You just go look back to last year. A lot of seniors on the Huron team last year. Basically, 2 starters back and 1 girl with varsity experience. But other than that, you're just going to say, well, we'll just see what happens.
Yeah, one thing that we know about an ESD matchup is it's going to be a physical matchup. Watching back the game from last year in Huron, it was exactly that. It was a physical game. I think that the lineups are pretty similar in the fact that both teams are pretty guard dominant. And so, both teams bring a lot of new minutes to the court, so it's kind of unknown on both sides. But we do know that an ESD matchup is going to be a good hard-fought battle.
Blake Savvy, head coach of Yankton. This is Dakota Sports on Tiger.
Bettering yourself or pursuing a degree?
Go with Cody in 3,
Huron
2,
Community
and
Campus
1.
offers in-person classes at just $40 per credit hour plus fees. HCC offers courses through Northern State University, offering quality education at an exceptional value. To learn more, call Huron Community Campus at 605-353-8518. That's 605-353-8518.
Girls basketball for this Huron Tiger moment. The Tiger girls basketball team won their one and only state championship in 1989. In the first round, they defeated Watertown in the semifinals, a barn burner against top-ranked Pierre, with the Tigers a big comeback to come out on top. In the championship game, led by Amy Burnett's 33 points, the Tigers defeated Sioux Falls Lincoln 65-63 in overtime. Burnett was named first-team All-State. The Tigers were coached by Tim Buddenhagen.
With nearly 130 stores in 12 states, Slumberland has the buying power to bring you the best values from the nation's top furniture brands. Slumberland is America's #1 dealer for Lazy Boy furniture. Slumberland is also the Midwest's largest retailer for Sealy, Simmons, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Slumberland of Huron is completely locally owned and operated. Our staff, including sales and delivery, is made up entirely of your neighbors in Huron. So for the best brands at the best prices, along with truly local service, turn to Slumberland Furniture of Huron.
The Tiger Coach interview is brought to you by The Scoreboard, downtown Huron. Enjoy fantastic burgers and basket meals, plus their many big screen TVs. The Scoreboard, 3rd Street, downtown Huron.
We continue our pregame, heading up to our basketball opener. Huron Tiger girls at Yankton tonight. And Huron Tiger coach Cody Kaufman, brought to you by The Scoreboard on 3rd Street, downtown Huron. Dakota completely open now, so a great access for a great meal at The Scoreboard, downtown Huron. Cody, you've had a couple of weeks in the gym, and I suppose coaches never feel the time is right to have the first game, but it will be good to see where you're at here by the end of the night.
Yeah, I think we're ready. We did some 2-a-day stuff this year that I'd never done before. So we have a few more practices on our belt. I think 14 practices to be exact. So we're ready to go out and compete against someone that doesn't say Huron on the jersey, and see where we're at. See where we size up, see what we need to work on. just go out and compete and have fun, together instead of competing against each other.
Now, you have 3 girls back that played extensive minutes last year, but that's about it. Everybody else is going to be new to the varsity floor. On the other line, this is maybe going to be, you're going to have about the deepest bench you've had in your 3 years.
Yeah, that's, we are definitely lacking, experience. Like you said, we have 2 starters returning. A third that played, 12 to 15 minutes a game, especially at the end of the year. So we're going to be lacking experience because outside of that, nobody else has, any varsity playing time really at all. But you're exactly right. My excitement for this team is that, on any given night, it could be 8, 9, 10, 11 players, that can change. If kids are having an off night, kids just don't, aren't in it. We're in foul trouble. The past 2 years, it's been 7, maybe 8 kids playing total, and this year I look to, be able to utilize that, that depth that we have with different lineups and being able to do different things on the basketball court.
And one thing that as much as things change, they remain the same outside of 1 or 2. We're still not very tall.
Yeah, and that's what I got to figure out, right? Like, that's what we got to do as a coaching staff is figure out, we want to play faster this year. We want to push the ball up the court. We want to, we're probably going to get after some teams in the full court. We got to be able to create, our paint points, off of fast breaks, off of layups, rather than off of post touches and, with our back to the basket. And there's going to be some opportunities for that as well. But, the majority of our paint points are going to have to come, in the open court.
And Yankton, they do have a game under their belt. Hard to say if that gives them an advantage or not. Obviously, they have game conditions. On the other hand, they don't know anything about you.
Yeah, I would. I said this, I think, last year, and I'll say it again. But I think that, I'd rather be in their situation right now. Coming in with an unknown and having a game under your belt. Just those first game jitters, is they're big, they're large, they're something, and no matter what you say to the girls in the locker room or last night's practice, they're going to have them, and that's all right. That's human nature. We just got to overcome them, quickly, as quickly as we can, and why we're, and why it's happening, hang around. And, be able to compete, do all the little things that aren't going to take, that don't take all that skill while we have our jitters, and come out and play basketball. So, yeah, I got to watch some film on them, and they got a couple of scores that are really, really good, and we got to be able to contain them. And if we can do that, we'll have a decent chance tonight.
Cody Kaufman, head coach of the Tigers, again brought to you by the Scoreboard on 3rd Street, downtown Huron. This is Dakota Sports on Tiger.
And the entire crew of the Scoreboard invite you to come in for lunch or dinner. Stop in at the Scoreboard located at 56 3rd Street Southeast in Huron. Featuring a full menu, and check out their website at scoreboardhuron.com. Whether it's college football or the NFL, you can watch all the exciting action on one of their many big screen TVs. Scoreboard also has a sideline banquet room for your next event. Call 352-7580. Have a good time with old friends at the Scoreboard Bar and Grill. Now, go get 'em, Tigers.
Do you know what your cattle are eating? Are they growing like you expect? At Dakota Land Feeds, their experienced feed consultants can help you be sure your cattle are getting everything they need to perform and what will help you increase your bottom line. Let Dakota Land Feeds help formulate the right ration to fit the needs of your cattle, whether you have growing calves, feedlot cattle, yearlings, or beef cows. Dakota Land Feeds has feed consultants across the territory to help serve you. See your local Dakota Land Feeds dealer today.
The Huron Tiger Scoreboard Update is brought to you by Kurt's Heating and Cooling in Huron.
At Olympic Chevrolet in Huron, count on an experienced staff. Count on a knowledgeable staff. At Olympic Chevrolet, count on a helpful and friendly staff. So whether you're in the market for a brand new vehicle or a used, dependable vehicle, count on the staff at Olympic Chevrolet to help you get the vehicle that best fits your needs. Olympic Chevrolet. Call them at 605-352-6411. See them at 500 4th Street Northeast in Huron, or go online at olympicgmc.com. Drive off the lot today with the vehicle that you've been dreaming about from Olympic Chevrolet.
You just got a quote from a company and are now being billed for not choosing them. Many contracts have what's referred to as a contingency agreement. These typically state that if you don't go with them, you, after insurance has approved the repair work, will will be charged a percentage of the job they quoted. Ask up front if they charge to provide an estimate. Never sign anything that you haven't fully read or understand. If you have any questions, reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
We're minutes away from play-by-play. Let's meet the Huron Tigers.
Bailey Rogers, number 5, junior guard. Maddie Jurgens, number 10, senior guard.
Jocelyn Noyes, number 12, sophomore guard. Allison James, number 14, senior guard.
Allie Davis, number 20, junior guard.
Hilton Hines, number 22, junior guard.
Abigail Harrington, number 23, sophomore guard.
Addie Knight, number 30, sophomore forward.
Colby Glanzer, number 32, sophomore forward.
Jency Gergen, number 33, junior guard.
Camden Fuchs, number 34, sophomore forward.
Chloe Carr, number 40, junior forward.
Isabel Kramer, number 45, sophomore forward.
Here's two-time South Dakota Sportscaster of the Year and the voice of the Huron Tigers, Jeff Duffy.
And good evening. We're back in Yankton, getting set to tip off here. 3 minutes after 7 o'clock, KIJV, AM/FM Huron. Starters for Yankton, Kelsey Wells, Jocelyn Elwood, Eden Wolfgram, Nora Kraske, and Olivia Chipman. For Huron, Maddie Jurgens, Allison James, Allie Davis, Hilton Hines, Abby Harrington. Huron new unis this year, new black unis with white numbers and letters, a little orange trim on there. Yankton in white, red numbers and letters, red and black trim. Yankton controls the opening tip, and they get it into the offense. Kraske comes up top, flip it right side, Elwood. Elwood deep in the corner to Kraske again. Huron looks like a straight man here to start things off. Little crossover, ball through the hands, picked up by Wells. Wells tries to drive, came off of somebody's foot, and will stay with Yankton. So came off the foot of a Huron Tiger. Yankton will get the ball out of bounds right by the Huron Tiger bench. We'll get to the officials here when we have a chance, but again, just getting right underway here from Yankton. Up top of the key, Wolfgram, who had 34 points against Lincoln, trying to work her way in, bounces in the corner, and a travel going to go on Yankton. The shot clock was running out. Good defense collapsing in, and Wolfgram. Now here comes the first test for Huron. Have the ball for the first time, and Yankton showing full court pressure. Allie Davis will get it in to Hilton Hines, and then they just back off on the pressure. Hines will bring the ball up. Hines coming off to the right side, flips to Davis on the wing. Looks like straight man by Yankton. Open three, Maddie Jurgens in and out. Rebound, and Hilton Hines came down with it underneath the basket, then gets tied up. Jump ball, and possession will go to Huron. They have the arrow pointing the wrong direction. And it is Huron ball. Now they got it figured out. Just had the opening tip 52 seconds ago, and Yankton won it. So Huron will run the out-of-bounds play on the baseline. Hilton Hines will trigger. Nobody moving except Jurgens. Finally, Jurgens in the corner, brings it back up. Has Hines at the top of the key. Hines looking to drive, goes hard, left-handed scoop for two. Hilton Hines, the first bucket of the season for the Huron Tigers. Huron 2-0 lead. Quickly down the floor, Wolfgram, a little crossover, baseline Elwood. Wolfgram for three, left wing, it's good, gotta get on her. Wolfgram with the three ball, it's 3-2 Yankton. 6:40 to go, first quarter. Hines has Davis on the right wing, looks inside, back up top, Harrington, swing it left side, Hines. Hines up top, right side, Harrington. Now Hines fakes the three, drives, attacks the hoop, gets some contact, no call, rebound James. Open three for Jurgens, drops it in. Maddie Jurgens off the offensive rebound by James. Huron goes up 5-3. Quickly on the attack, Wolfgram has Allie Davis on her. Now switch, and Jurgens trying to get in front of her. They'll call her for the block. First foul of the game will go against Huron Tiger. Maddie Jurgens, and Yankton will run the out of bounds on the baseline to my left. And inbounds, and flip it right underneath. Bank shot up, no good. Missed shot by Wells. Rebound underneath by James. Davis gets it up ahead. Jurgens will drive, then cut off. In the corner, open three for Hines. High archer, no good. Rebound, and coming out of there with it, Wolfgram, and she's on the move. Stops at the corner of the lane, now goes hard, and another blocking call going to go on Davis. Davis a little flat-footed defensively, and Wolfgram will shoot 2. Officials for our game are backed by the South Dakota Attorney General Office, Consumer Affairs Division. Calling our game tonight, Darren Berg, Chris Janisch, Chad Voskel. They are the law on the court, and they're backed by the South Dakota Attorney General Office, Consumer Affairs Division. Wolfgram misses on the first free throw. She'll try to knock in the back end of the 2. Missed them both. Rebound, a battle, and Harrington comes out with the loose ball. Down the floor, Harrington tries to draw the defense to him and has it slapped away, stolen. Back comes Wolfgram. Wolfgram has Hines on her this time. Hines stays in front of her. Wolfgram now drives baseline, and off-balance shot, no good. Hines has the rebound. Hines will slow it up as she crosses the timeline. Cross court, Davis. Davis starts to drive. 3 for Harrington, good. The sophomore buries her first shot of the season. Here on up 8-3. Nearly 3 minutes gone. Low post, they go inside Chipman. First low post game. Chipman can't get a shot off. Kicks back out to Wolfgram. Davis back on her. Wolfgram spins, almost lost it. Flip back to the corner. Kraske for 3, got it. Nora Kraske gets the 3. 8-6, Huron's lead is cut to 2. 4:45 to go, first quarter. Janes on the left side, one dribble. Juergens now swing it right side. Hines. Here's Davis into the paint. Kicks back to Hines. Hilton hard to the hoop. Left-handed scoop. She is fouled. 2 free throws pending for Hilton Hines. For the first time in a few years, I can just say Hines and not identify which Hines girl it is. Hilton, the last remaining Hines in the long line. Goes back to older brother Houston. First free throw no good for Hilton Hines, and we have our first subs of the game. Chloe Carr, Addie Knight in for Huron. James and Juergens come out. Huron gets taller with that exchange. And trying to see who came in for Yankton. Both free throws no good. Rebound, Knight in the lane and then gets tied up. Possession will give the ball to Yankton. Berkeley Olson, sophomore on the floor for Yankton. And now coming in for the Gazelles, September Rao. A freshman, but she can shoot it if she gets hot. She gets things going. Wolfgram will walk the ball up, no pressure to start by the Huron Tigers. Rao has Hines on her. Get off left side, nice catch by Wolfgram on the wing. Kick it back up top, Elwood. Here's the drive, Rao. Kick out 3, right wing is good. That's 2 for Nora Kraske, and Yankton goes up 9-8. 3 threes for Yankton, their points here in the first quarter. Knight back up top, Hines. Hines on the left wing, double team. Flips back up to Knight, reverse right side Carr. Feed it in, low post. Harrington gets away from the double team, and they are going to call foul on Yankton. I thought they were going to call travel on Harrington, which it was, but she was fouled before the travel. Foul is on Olson, first of the game against Yankton. 3:50 to go, first quarter, 9-8, Yankton leading as they've scored 6 points in a row. Harrington deep on the outside, bounce past Davis. Pivots, reverse left side, Hines. Hines a couple of dribbles, Harrington top of the key. Now it's Knight. Knight looking for the cut and threw a little high for Carr. Carr looked like she was open on that backdoor cut. Huron instead turns it over. It'll be Yankton ball with 3.5 minutes to go. First quarter, 9-8 lead for the Yankton Gazelles. Wolfgram will bring the ball up. Knight gets the defensive assignment here. Leaves in the corner. Kraske another 3. That one might have been blocked by Carr, but coming out with it is Olson. Get it back outside. Drive by Wolfgram. Hit the deck, no good. Rebound on the floor by Harrington, and Huron has possession. Hines looks ahead. There's Davis coming up the left side of the floor in the front court. Tries to drive. Kick out to Hines. Hines, top of the key. Now Davis pops out. Here's the lob, low post. There's Harrington, too strong, but fouled. And 2 free throws for Abby Harrington. Harrington, 5'9" sophomore, getting the start here. Trying to remember if she had any varsity burn last year. I don't believe she did, so coming right in. First varsity experience and, well, starting for the Huron Tigers. Harrington, free throw is short. Huron 0 for 3 from the free throw line. Yankton 0 for 2, so the teams combined are 0 for 5 from the line. Addison Muth, junior, in for Yankton. Returning is Kelson Wells. Jency Gergen is in for the first time for the Huron Tigers, and Jane's waiting to come in. Pending the free throw, missed him. Boy, Huron 0 for 4 free throw line. And Knight knifes her way in there and took the rebound away from Muth, and will get the possession back to Huron. Hustle play there by Addie Knight as James returns to the floor. Still 9-8 Yankton, 2:53 to go, first quarter. Outside, it's Gergen wearing a mask. She broke her nose last week, but I don't think she missed a practice. Drive with the scoop by Hines, off the glass, too strong. Rebound Yankton. Up ahead quickly, and the ball through the hands of Rao. I think she was trying to see where she was on the floor and didn't watch the ball in her hands. Turnover back to the Huron Tigers. Yankton again showing some pressure. Inbounds to Gergen. Now give back to James. James and Rao being aggressive. Gets it up ahead. Gergen. Gergen skirts by. Now it's James. Top of the key, Gergen. Right side, it's Hines. Up top, Knight. Knight will drive. Has a lane. Gets contact. Count it. She's fouled. Addie Knight, her first bucket as a Huron Tiger. Starter last season for James Valley Christian State Tournament team. Now in the black and orange, gets her first bucket and a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. Following Berkeley Olson, her second. She has both fouls called on the Yankton Gazelles. No, I'm missing a couple on Yankton. Free throw good for Knight. And Huron regains the lead, 11-9. Yeah, Huron's only got 2 team fouls, so I'm missing a couple on Yankton. My first game of the season, too. Outside, Wolfgram uses a screen, drives to the hoop, roller for 2. Uses the screen nicely. Second bucket of the game for Wolfgram. And I believe we're tied at 11. Low post on the baseline. It goes to Carr. A couple of dribbles, nothing there. Kicks back out to Gergen. Gergen along 3. Back of the iron, no good. Long rebound. Nobody will get to it. And the ball will turn back over to Yankton. Tied at 11. Minute 50 to go. First quarter. So both teams have, well, Huron's been able to get some shots off here. That 1 for 5 on free throws kind of staring at me right now. High post, Yankton. They get it in the hands of Muth. Now flip back to Wells. Wells drives the paint, gets double teamed, kicks out in the corner. Kraske with a 2 just inside the arc. Nora Kraske, 8 points on 3 of 4 shooting. And Yankton regains the lead, 13-11. Minute 24 to go, first quarter. Knight lobs it low post off the hands of Chloe Carr. Nice pass, got to gather that in. Huron turns it over to Yankton. Yankton a chance to open up a 2-possession lead. Huron's had a 2-possession lead. Yankton hasn't as of yet. Minute 15 to go, first quarter. 13-11 Yankton. Wolfgram gets into the offense. They got a screen for her. Trying to get away from Carr. Top of the key, backs it up. Left side, open 3. No good. Offensive rebound. Put back no good. Yankton and battle for the rebound. Foul going to go on Yankton. Point blank miss by Muth. And then she ended up committing the foul as well. Muth with the foul. And that is her second. And Huron in the bonus. Again, second year of the 5 foul bonus in each quarter, then reset. Okay, I think I'm caught up on my Yankton fouls. 2 free throws for Hilton Hines. Trailing 13-11, just under a minute to go in the first quarter. Now we're having, they're tending to Addie Knight at the bench. Not sure what this is all about. Got a trainer coming over there to take a look as well. Yep, looks like she's ready and back out on the court just right when Coach Savvy decided I'm going to use this as a free timeout. Now the girls have to come back on the lane as Hilton Hines patiently awaits her chance to shoot the 2 free throws. Hines with a bucket. Free throw, no good. 0 for 3 from the line. And Huron 1 of 6. 1 of 7. 1 of 6 from the free throw line. Second shot pending for Hines. Got that one. 1 out of 2. Yankton lead is at 13-12. 58 seconds to go. First quarter. Wolfgram into the front court. Chased by Knight. Handoff up top. Elwood. Elwood dribbles. Kraske has it on the right side. Wolfgram again up top. Now Juergens out on her. Flip to the right side. Wells. Good ball movement by Yankton. They get in the corner to Wolfgram. Trying to use a screen. Brings it back up top with Knight out on her. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Gets a screen. Goes the opposite way. Step back 3. Knight got a piece of it. And out of bounds. And they reset the shot clock, and I don't think they should have. The problem was Knight blocked it, but her teammates did not realize that it was not an air ball. They could have grabbed it, so Yankton has 3 seconds on the shot clock to get something here on the out-of-bounds play. Get it in the corner. Kraske knocked away by Juergens. No time seems to go off the clock. 26.4 to go in the first quarter. Still 3 seconds on the shot clock. And Yankton will now inbound it from the corner of the floor. And Wolfgram ball looked like it was deflected again. There's the long 3. It's short. Long rebound. And Hines going to come out with the ball off the miss by Wells. Here on a chance to score here with the shot clock off. 15 seconds to go. First quarter. James dribbles out. Dribbles off to the left. Cut off there. Back up top Davis. 6 seconds to go. Left side it's Hines. Hines goes, puts up the shot, off glass, gets it, and the buzzer sounds, and we have reached the end of the first quarter. Huron 14, Yankton 13. We'll take a community campus timeout. 1 minute on Dakota Sports on Tiger.
Bruises and breaks happen. Lean on Huron Regional Medical Center Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Orthopedic surgeons Dr. Kevin Ober and Dr. Todd Anderson, along with the Pro Rehab Physical Therapy teams, are here to get you back in your game. Schedule an appointment at HuronRegional.org, because when it comes to your health, the right care is right here. Best of luck to our area athletes from Huron Regional Medical Center.
Rocking the Acres of Wessington provides USDA certified organic, SCI regenerative certified, and conventional crop production, balancing biology with fertility. They offer a full line of organic and conventional products for plant nutrition, plant health, and soil biology to help local producers, including amino protein products to stimulate biology and plant hormones, amino-chelated micronutrients, compost extracts derived from local sources, and kelp products. Rocking the Acres is proud to support Huron and area high school sports.
Back in Yankton, first quarter, Huron leading 14-13. Yankton will have possession to start the second quarter. And Wolfgram will bring it into the offense. Davis out to guard her. Huron's been mainly just man-to-man here, it looks like. Or are we doing a little triangle and 2 here, maybe? In the meantime, up top, it's Wolfgram. Fire it in the corner. Kraske, who had a couple of threes in the first quarter. Wolfgram up top, trying to shake loose from Janes. Into the paint, through a triple team. No good. Kind of forced that one. Rebound by Allie Davis. Huron up 1. First time they have possession here in the second quarter. Left side Davis up top. Right side Hilton Hines. Hines looking inside. Starters back on the floor for Huron. 3 for Juergens. No good. Had the open look. Rebound foul going to go on Harrington. Good block out by Wolfgram. Shooting in the first quarter at Yankton 5 of 12. Huron 5 of 10. Of course, the free throws kind of stick out for Huron as Huron went 2 out of 7 from the free throw line. Yankton was 0 for 2 themselves. Yankton on the offense. Rao, the freshman, kicks out and threw it away. was trying to force her way through a double team, then kicked out to her teammate Wellwood, but was off target on the pass. Turnover back to the Huron Tigers. 1 minute gone in the second quarter. Huron up one. Neither team has scored here in the second quarter. Davis at the top of the key. Hines right wing. Has Wolfgram on her. Overhand pass Harrington. Left side Davis. Alley tries the drive. Kick back out. Here's Hines. Triple teamed. James wanted the three. Couldn't get it. Davis will take the three. Yes! Allie Davis drains the three. Good job of James to draw the defense to her. Left Allie wide open for her first bucket. Huron up 4, 17-13. Yankton goes baseline. Wells attacks the basket around Jane. Scoop shot for two. Wells just kept working to the basket. Her first points of the game. Huron's lead cut to 2. Juergens. Now James at the free throw line. Blocking call going to go on Rao. First foul of the second quarter on Yankton. September Rao, her first foul. And we have a timeout on the floor. Timeout with 6:16 to go in the first half. 17-15 Huron. Community campus timeout. 30 seconds on Dakota Sports. 30 seconds on Dakota Sports.
You need to consider utility costs, maintenance costs, and property taxes. All of these factors add to the actual cost of a new home. Does the home meet your needs? At the Real Estate Connection, we are dedicated to helping you find a home that meets your needs without breaking your budget. We're ready to help you find the right home today. Give us a call, 352-1300, or visit our website, realestatehuron.com.
Good evening. We're back in Yankton. 30-second timeout. I believe that was Yankton who took the timeout. Oh, they don't have that. Oh, there they are. Yep, it was Yankton with the 30. Huron with the inbound. Juergens has it near to the timeline. Comes across to the right. Isolated there with Wolfgram. Deep three for Hines. Left wing. Yes! Hilton Hines with the three ball. She's got 8. Huron up by 5. 20-15. Cross-court pass knocked away, but Harrington can't come up with the handle. No, they say last touch by Yankton. That might be a bit of a break for Huron. That looked like it was off Harrington. Will take the break. Huron possession inside of, or 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter. And there's an offensive foul on Hilton Hines. She was trying to set a screen as she handed the ball off and just was moving her feet a little bit too much, trying to stay in the way of the Yankton player. First foul on Hilton Hines. Second team foul here on the Huron Tigers in the quarter. Long pass, Huron pressing some. Yankton breaks it into the front court to Elwood. Elwood up top. They leave her alone. She doesn't shoot. Rao throws back. Dangerous pass, nearly stolen, but Wolfgram gets control, wants to drive on Knight. Rao wants three right wing, in and out. Long rebound, and Knight has control for Huron. Down the floor, trying to break, and Davis gets run into as she was cutting across the lane off the feed from Juergens. Foul on Yankton. Huron will inbound it underneath the basket. Third foul on Berkeley Olson. Came off the bench. Already has 3 personal. She comes out. Back in is Addison Muth. Also back in is Nora Kraske. I believe Chloe Carr just checked back in for Huron. Inbounds in the corner, it's Knight being guarded closely. Juergens swings it to Hines. Hines looking to drive, kick out in the corner. Davis back up front. Carr wants 3. Yes! Chloe Carr steps back and hits the 3. And Huron has an 8-point lead, 23-15. 3 of 4 shooting on 3 threes here in the second quarter. Yankton breaks the press. They got 3-on-1. And Chloe Carr comes over and blocks the shot of Muth. Yankton had a 3-on-1 and the pass needed to go to Muth, but Chloe Carr, the one girl back, able to block it. Yankton keeps possession, but they can't get the layup off the nice defensive play by Chloe Carr. Lob will come all the way out to Rao. Wolfgram, top of the key. Inside of 5 minutes to go, first half. Dribble off to the right. Step back 3 for Wolfgram. In and out, and the rebound, Hilton Hines. Yankton struggling to score the ball now, just 2 points here in the second quarter. Drive by Carr, has it blocked by Rao. Carr went up a little tentative there because she thought she had an easy lane. Yankton in transition gets the layup. Great play by Rao. She made the block and then dribbled down the floor and got the feed to Wolfgram for the layup. And Yankton back within 6. Looked like Huron was going to go up by 10. There's a travel on Allie Davis. Shuffled her feet as she came across the lane. And the ball turns over to Yankton. Boy, that block shot may be a spark for Yankton because it looked like Chloe Carr was going to get an easy lay-in, and Rao came and blocked it. And then Yankton gets the transition layup and now force a turnover. And Yankton a chance to cut the 6-point lead as we near 4 minutes to go in the first half. Rao gets a screen, top of the key. Comes left side Kraske. Back up top, Rao. Rao goes by Carr, goes into a double team. Well defended by Davis, lost the ball. Going to be picked up by Gergen. Right side Davis, or excuse me, Hines. Hines into the paint, little roller, no good. Was kind of leaning to her left there and did not have her feet set. Yankton comes back into the front court. Deep three for Rao, no good. Rebound in the corner, nobody will get to it. And Huron will have possession. James in, Hines out for Huron, Harrington in for Knight. Yankton just subbed in, I believe, Elwood in for Rao. 23-17, Huron leading, 3.5 minutes to go, first half. Davis into the front court, has Harrington. Over on the left, cut to James, kick back out, another three for Carr. That one too strong. Rebound on the weak side for Elwood. Into the front court, Kraske in the middle. Free throw line jumper is good for Wolfgram. Set her feet and got a wide open look. She has 9. Quickly back comes Huron. Down the floor, and Davis has her shot blocked, trying to attack the basket, and Yankton has some momentum. They have it down to 4. Ball tipped but controlled by Elwood. She's double teamed on the baseline, still dribbling. And finally a travel. Kind of thought they went a long time without calling a 5-second on that. Hines quickly back in for Huron. 2:44 to go, first half, 23-19. Huron with the lead on your Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. Hines will walk the ball up. Huron could use a bucket. They were up 8 and had a chance to go up by 10. And now Yankton, a little momentum, has a cut to 4. Right side, it's Hines. She'll drive, has a lane, scoop shot for 2. Hilton Hines with the bucket. She's in double figures with 10. 25-19, Huron on top. Ball nearly lost, but a foul on Janes. The ball got away from Wolfgram, but she was able to get control right as Janes was trying to dive in on it. Really, Allison had the right idea, just was a step late getting there, almost a steal. Instead, it's a foul on Allison, her first. Third team on Huron. Yankton in the corner, Wolfgram, Hines out on her. Back up top, Kraske. Reverse right side, Wells. Wells, a couple of dribbles. Now Wolfgram back up top of the key. Wants to drive, goes into a double team, has to back it out. Now drives again on the baseline. Goes baseline to Wells. Open three. Kraske, no good. Rebound, and Harrington comes out. Pushes into the front court. Now flips back to Janes. Janes bounce pass. Here's Hines. Now Harrington, top of the key. Thought about the three. Instead gives way to Gergen at the top of the key. Minute 35 to go. First half. Huron up 6 with the ball. Carr on the right side. Chloe one dribble, now needs to get rid of it. Back door, there it is to Janes. Offensive foul on Janes. A pretty close call there because Janes looked like she was up on her feet before the defender got there, but I am wearing orange and black as well. Charge the call, fourth team foul on Huron, second foul on Janes. And Yankton gets the ball back with a minute 25 to go in the first quarter. Huron up by 6. Wolfgram, screen up top, dribbles to the left, flips back to Kraske. Kraske trying to look for the back door, not there. Wolfgram thought about the three, looked like a travel. She'll drive into the paint, bank it up, no good. Carr goes high and gets the rebound. Outlet to Jurgen. She'll push into the middle of the floor. Flip left side to Gergen. Now up top, reverse it to Hines. Hines at the free throw line got hacked. Jurgens back up top. We're inside of 50 seconds to go, first half. Free throw line, Jay, no good for Harrington. Rebound by Jurgens at 5'1". Huron gets a fresh shot clock. Low post Carr at the block, no good. Loose ball picked up and in by Hines. Hines just kept moving her feet, going to the ball. And Huron back up by 8, 27-19. Shot clock off with 25 seconds to go in the first half. Now Yankton would get the bonus if there is a foul on Huron. Jurgens chasing Wolfgram. Now Harrington comes and picks her up. 12 seconds to go. Yankton down 8, but content to run it for one shot. Wolfgram into the paint. Triple team goes back door. Nice catch, but shot missed by Move. Picked up, and the long shot by Gergen, no good. We have made it to the half, and the Huron Tigers an 8-point lead. Huron 27, Yankton 19. Community campus timeout of 2 minutes on Dakota Sports on Tiger.
Fully transparent, fully loaded, feel-good energy drink you've been waiting for. No sugar, no artificial colors, epic focus, complete performance. Pick up a can of Ghost Energy distributed by Elwine Brothers at Fair City Fruits, Carlson, Super X, Southside, Freedom, DJ's Travel Center, Lewis Drug, Thunderbird, and Corner Pantries to Huron. Elwine Brothers wishes the Huron Tigers best of luck. Go Tigers!
Godfather's Pizza of Huron offers dine-in, carry-out, or fast delivery every day of the week. For delivery or carry-out, give them a call at 352-6925. Not sure what to order from their delicious menu? Then dine in and try their famous Godfather's Buffet, featuring a variety of pizza slices, tasty chicken, and many salads and desserts to choose from. They're locally owned, so stop in and say hi to Derek and the rest of the pizza crew. They're located at 195 21st Street in Huron. Godfather's Pizza. Give them a call, 352-6925.
As your child's body changes, their eyesight does too, especially in the teen years. Don't let your child fall behind in front of the smart board or the scoreboard because their vision can't keep up. According to a recent survey, 84% of parents in the United States wait until their child complains of vision issues before scheduling an eye exam. Many common vision problems can be corrected when caught in early childhood, so don't delay. Give Dr. Porsche a call today. See the best.
Hi, I am Tyson Lean. As a college wrestler, I push my body to the limit every day. But after a few injuries, I started to feel like I wasn't performing at my best. That's when I turned to Carr Chiropractic and their team of experts. Through a combination of adjustments, rehab, and natural supplements, I was able to recover faster, reduce my pain, and improve my overall performance on the mat. Whether you're an athlete or just looking to improve your health, I highly recommend giving Carr Chiropractic a try.
Welcome back to Yankton. Just working on some stats here. We'll get to that coming up here. I'm a little surprised for this being, well, actually, the girls basketball opener was last Friday, and there really hasn't been a lot of games played. In fact, even tonight, there's not a lot of games in South Dakota going as of yet. It looks like this is the only AA game that is being played tonight. Of course, we have Woolsey, Wessington Springs going on over on KOKK. Can give you the lower level scores. Huron took both the JV and the C game today. JV, Huron wins 44-33, and the C game goes to Huron 37-21. And that is your Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. Again, halftime here, 27-19, Huron leading Yankton. We'll take another community campus timeout of 2 minutes and give you those halftime stats. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
For recreation in Huron is your destination for fun and fitness. Challenge yourself and get fit with a fitness class at the currently six offered class. Bicycle fitness classes and more. Fitness classes are sign up for a fitness class today. This would be Center for Recreation for the first ever in
So same left offers out for patio. Follows commercial and industrial place. 05 776. Yes. Burns at 425. Up to the statement.
We're back at the half here in Yankton, 27-19. Huron Tigers with the lead. I think they've led by 8 twice. Scoring in the first half, Yankton, didn't even notice this till now. Only 3 girls have scored. Nora Kraske with 10. Eden Wolfgram with 7.
Fast. Keep no pressure oil change for your family's no. 11. Locally owned and open at 8 a.m. every day except Sunday. Trust your family vehicle with Adams Quick Lube. That's 59 Spoon Avenue North. Adams Quick Lube is South Plaza.
Back in Yankton, halftime score here on 27, Yankton 19. Rundown of the scoring. Yankton didn't even notice this till I totaled things up. Yankton's only had 3 girls score. Nora Kraske with 10 points, Eden Wolfgram with 7, and 2 points for Kelson Wells. For Huron, 6 girls got on the score sheet, so good to see that. Hilton Hines with 12 points, then 3 points apiece. Maddie Jurgens, Allie Davis, Abby Harrington, Addie Knight, and Chloe Carr. Shooting in the first half, Huron 10 of 21. That's about 47.5%. Yankton 8 of 23. That's 35%. Huron 2 of 7 on free throws. Yankton 0 for 2. And neither team shot a free throw in the second quarter. So those free throw stats are what we had for the first quarter. But again, at the half, 27-19, Huron leading Yankton. We have our first of many doubleheaders in high school basketball coming up on Friday. Huron's first ever ESD meeting with T area. To my knowledge, we have not played in basketball before. Not sure how often we've crossed paths, girls or boys, even in the summer circuit as well. But T area is brand new to the ESD. And they will open with a doubleheader with our Huron Tigers Friday. Also, Huron Community Foundation having Day of the Tiger, big fundraiser day for the Huron School District Foundation, raising money that will go into perpetual scholarships for Huron Tiger graduates. I am on the board. Don't ask me many questions. There's a lot of people a lot smarter than me on that board. But again, if you can join us, there'll be more information coming up at the end of the week for Day of the Tiger with the Huron School District Foundation, second annual fundraiser for the foundation. 27-19. Huron leads at the half. We'll take a community campus timeout of 2 minutes and tip off our second half here from Yankton next on Dakota Sports.
Huron is a proud supporter of the Huron Tigers and all area high school athletics. Party, open tops and rated purchase for 7 ball goals. 2 are former Huron Tigers, 1 former Alpena Wildcats. At the front, all area with the Huron Tigers. Open livestock of Huron.
Huron Eye Clinic is proud to sponsor doctors, staff here on are providing quality products. They're picking Huron Eye by contact lens. stop it, stop, slow it, go back, stop, all here on ice today, and 5-5 points. Run those points downtown here, Center Plaza. All set. 5-5. Forward, Banner, and 49 Road Ave South, Center Plaza.
And good evening, I'm Jeff Duffy back here at Yankton. Huron Community Campus timeout there. Huron Community Campus offers $40 credit hours for in-person classes, best value in higher education in South Dakota at Huron Community Campus. See if Huron can keep momentum here going in the second half. Outscored Yankton in that second quarter, 13-6. Defensively, got to be happy when you hold a team to 19 points. And after Kraske and Wolfgram look like they're going to start blowing it up early, Huron clamped down on the defense and held those two. Well, they still scored, combined to score 17 of the 19, but still have another 16 minutes to go and got to keep that effort going defensively as we get ready for our second half. 27-19, Huron leading. In Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update, Huron took the JV 44-33, and Huron won the C game tonight 37-21. Huron has possession first to start the second half. They'll be going to my left and going into the Yankton student body. They have the Hawaiian theme tonight for those watching. Huron starts the second half. Davis has Juergens. Looks like starters out there except Addie Knight starts, and she'll get the ball underneath. Can't quite come up with the handle, and Yankton forces a turnover. So start the second half, almost an over and back there between Wolfgram and Wells. Wells pops out to get the ball, has Davis shadowing her, goes high post. Kick out in the corner. Three is good for Wolfgram. Popped her over to the corner, hits the three, and Yankton draws first. They're within 5, 27-22, and 11 for Eden Wolfgram. Janes on the drive, flips back to Knight, top of the key. Davis on the drive, stops at the baseline, flips back. Here's Hines, hard to the hoop, no good. Rebound tipped out, saved in by Hines. Gets it to Janes, spots the 18-footer, drops it in. Good second effort there by Hines to keep it alive, and Janes gets her first bucket. And Huron's lead at 7, 29-22. 1 minute gone in the second half. Drive, a little left-handed flip shot. No good. Rebound underneath, saved in, but right to Knight. And Knight into the front court. Bounce pass Hines, right side. Hines squares up, drives, puts it up with the left hand. No good. Slaps it out. Right to Janes for three. Two in a row. Allison Janes. Both times on offensive rebounds by Hilton Hines. Here on their biggest lead. 32-22, 6.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Yankton gets it set up. Kraske comes off right side to Wells. Wolfgram has Knight out on her. Ball deflected, tipped away, and stolen. Knight deflected it. Then it was hand on the ball there by Janes. Janes bounce pass left wing. She'll drive hard to the hoop. Scoop shot for two. Allison Janes, 7 points to open the second half for Huron, and it's 34-22. Huron's lead at a dozen. Did not score in the first half, but in the first 2 minutes plus here of the third quarter has 7 points. And here on their biggest lead, up by a dozen. Wolfgram being chased by Janes. Now feed it to Wells, and a blocking call going to go on Janes, and Allison Janes will pick up her third personal. So she has the hot hand with 7 points in a couple of minutes, but then has to go to the bench with her third personal. Abby Harrington back in for Yankton, or for Huron. Yankton comes in with some new players. I see Rao on the floor, along with Berkeley Olson. Yankton inbounds. Rao has it outside. Hines on her. Kind of keeping a shadow there, right side. And that's Olson. Olson gets tied up, and a jump ball as Knight And Juergens teamed up for a double team, and possession will stay with Yankton, but nice double team there by the two Tigers. Yankton will keep the ball but lose the arrow. Now the officials having a discussion. And what are we doing here? Whatever it is, Yankton's going to inbound it. 5:26 to go, third quarter. Huron up by 12. Kraske in the corner. Wolfgram, nice catch. That was a dangerous pass. Wolfgram has Knight with her. Back up top, Kraske. Rao at the top of the key, wants to drive. Flips back out, open three. Kraske got it. Kraske with the bucket. She had a pair of threes in the first quarter. Now she has 13, and Yankton back within 9. 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Davis uses a screen, flips back to Knight. Now Hines on the right elbow. There's the cut, nothing there. Hines on the drive, kick out. Knight, 17-footer, no good, too strong. Rebound, Davis on the baseline and throws it away. Yankton in transition down the floor, slapped away, picked up, shot up, no good by Olsen. Huron hustle back defensively. We have a jump ball going after the rebound. Good hustle. I believe that was Juergens that got back along with Davis defensively. Jump ball, possession arrow to the Huron Tigers. 34-25 Huron, 4.5 minutes to go, third quarter, long pass. Davis has it in the front court. Davis up top, Harrington. Reverse to Juergens. Juergens, Wolfgram trying to steal it, gets a hand on the ball, and a foul on Wolfgram. First foul on Wolfgram, first team foul on Yankton here in the third quarter. Carr will check in for Knight. And Yankton going to the bench as back in is Elwood, I believe. Yep, Elwood. Couldn't tell if that was a 5 or a 3. Inbounds, Davis as Huron sets it up. Flip off the left side. Hines a deep 3, left elbow, short. Long rebound, nobody grabs it, out of bounds, and turns over to Yankton. 34-25, Huron up by 9. But nobody other than Allison Janes has scored here in the third quarter, and Janes on the bench with 3 fouls. Rao flips back to Kraske. Get it up top of the key, Olsen. Now Rao, top of the key, wants 3. High archer. Did not even draw iron, but saved in nicely by Yankton. Nope, they say she did step out of bounds. And Huron will have the ball off the missed shot. Gergen will check in for Juergens. Always had trouble with that in volleyball. Juergens. And it still happens in basketball. Yankton had somebody sub back in. I'm not sure who. Davis in the front court for the Huron Tigers. 3:45 to go. Third quarter, Huron up 9. Ball slapped away again, and Harrington can't pick it up. Double team. Yankton really starting to get aggressive, trying to trap and strip the ball, and that time it did work. And Yankton forces the turnover and brings it in the front court with Wolfgram. Davis out on her. Wolfgram looks at her coach. Now flips to Rao at the top of the key. Rao, couple of dribbles. Wants to drive on Hines. Goes off to the left. Feeds into the corner. Wolfgram against Davis. Now Kraske. Reverse right side. Elwood. Here comes Rao again. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Ryhard to the hoop. Banked it in. Somehow got the shot up over Davis. First bucket of the game for Rao, and Yankton cuts it to 7. 34-27, 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Huron did lead by 12. Need a bucket. Again, nobody has scored since Allison Janes left the floor. Hilton Hines, top of the key. Couple of dribbles. Nothing there. Bounce past Davis at the key. Low post. They get it to Harrington. Double team. Kicks out. Left side. Hines fakes. Drive. Did she travel? No. 3-second violation on the Huron Tigers. You don't see that called much anymore, but it's called there, and it looks like Huron's going to use a timeout. 2:40 to go, third quarter. Huron 34, Yankton 27. Community campus timeout of 1 minute. 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Like hours of Goo and Duck Duck Goo, because you do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Brian Davidson will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future is. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call today, because like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Dairy Queen's ice cream, of course. Get your favorite cool treats at Dairy Queen of Huron. Get a chocolate dipped cone, a dilly bar, hot fudge sundae, or their famous DQ Blizzard. And for parties, anniversaries, or any occasion, order a DQ cake, a Teresa pizza, or a DQ Blizzard cake. Dairy Queen of Huron is open every day of the week. Drive up, carry out, or dine in. Dairy Queen of Huron. Hot, cool treats.
Back in Yankton, Huron uses their first timeout. That was a full Huron Community Campus timeout. They offer courses through Northern State University at Huron Community Campus. Yankton a chance to cut the lead, down 7 with the ball. Coming off the timeout, Janes back in for Huron. Huron has not scored in about 4 minutes. Here's the ball deflected by Hines and stolen. They're trying to dump it inside. Up ahead, James running the floor. Pass leads her too much. She had a couple of steps, but could not catch up to the lob from Hines, and could have been a layup. Instead, it's a turnover, and it goes back to Yankton. James out and Knight back in for Huron. Well, that was a golden opportunity. Had chance for a layup on the break, but could not get the pass on target. Wolfgram gets by Knight, and Knight's going to be called for the foul, and they're going to wave off the shot and call the blocking call on Knight before the shot, and the shot did go in, by the way. Addie Knight with her first foul, and that is the second team on Huron. We've only had 3 fouls called here in the second half, third quarter. Wolfgram uses a screen, backs it out. Harrington with her. Gets by Harrington, flips it up with the left hand, airballs it, and Yankton can't save it from going out of bounds. Well, Huron's been stuck at 34, and it's going on about 4 minutes now as we hit 2 minutes to go in the first half. Again, Allison James is the only one that has scored here in the third quarter, and it came in about the first 2 minutes plus to start the second half. Harrington, top of the key, flips to Carr. Now it's Hines on the right side. Deep three, high archer, no good. Offensive rebound, Carr, her putback won't go. Battle for the rebound, and a foul gonna go on Carr. Oh, had their opportunities there, could not get it. And Huron continues to struggle shooting the ball here since the blitz by James, and once again, Yankton a chance to cut the lead, down 7. With 1:35 to go here in the third quarter. Come up to the high post. That's Olsen. Little weave there. Top of the key. 3 is good for Wells. Wells hits the 3, and just like that, Huron's 12-point lead is cut to 4, 34-30. Knight drives. Oh, had the ball blocked. No good. Picks it up. Gets fouled on the second time. I thought she got fouled the first time in any case. Knight will go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. Huron just needs points. Again, it was just under 6 minutes when James finished her 7-point run, and Huron has not scored since. We have 1:13 to go. Free throw for Knight is short. Huron struggling at the free throw line, now 2 of 8, although that's the first free throw attempt for Huron since the first quarter. But Yankton, after down 12, they got it within 4. In for Yankton is Kraske as Knight awaits her second free throw opportunity. Free throw is good. Got 1 out of 2. Knight with 4 points. And Huron's lead 5, 35-30. Wolfgram pushes. Flips back, get it up top to Wells. Wells just hit the 3. Flips in the corner. Kraske for 3. No good. Long rebound. And Kraske able to track it down. 3 for Wolfgram. In and out. Battle for the rebound. And this time Knight able to catch up to it. 2 open looks by their best shooters. Didn't go. Here's the drive. Davis hard to the hoop. Offensive foul on Huron. Oh my goodness. Yankton got an early Christmas present there. Allie Davis will pick up the foul. That is her second. Hard to believe that the Yankton player was in position. 35-30, Huron leads. Yankton gets the ball back. Wolfgram trying to take advantage of a huge break there, in my opinion. Wolfgram baseline. Can't get away from Juergens. Kick back up. 25-24 to go. Ball tipped and nearly stolen. Wolfgram gets it on the baseline. Here's the drive. And to the hoop. Shot up. No good. Off balance. Kind of forced that one. Wells and Huron has the shot clock off. A chance to score here before the end of the third quarter. Davis stops at the free throw line. Trying to get rid of it. And finally a foul going to go on Yankton. Yankton's been playing very aggressive, very physical. And they've been letting a lot of that go, but they do finally make the call there. That's going to be on Rao, her second. And Huron has 6.6 seconds to work with here. Knight, left wing, get it to Juergens, top of the key. Davis for three, it's short. And that will end the third quarter. We head to the fourth quarter. Huron 35, Yankton 30. Community Campus timeout, 1 minute on Dakota Sports. One minute on Dakota Sports.
Power plus B. HCC offers courses through Northern State University, offering quality education at an exceptional value. To learn more, call Huron Community Campus at 605-353-8518. That's 605-353-8518.
With nearly 130 stores in 12 states, Slumberland has the buying power to bring you the best values from the nation's top furniture brands. Slumberland is America's #1 dealer for Lazy Boy furniture. Slumberland is also the Midwest's largest retailer for Sealy, Simmons, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Slumberland of Huron is completely locally owned and operated. Our staff, including sales and delivery, is made up entirely of your neighbors in Huron. So for the best brands at the best prices, along with truly local service, turn to Slumberland Furniture of Huron.
Well, we head to the fourth quarter. Huron 35, Yankton 30. Huron scored 7 points in the first 2-minute 10 of the third quarter, and then scored 1 point the rest of the way. Yankton has possession to start the fourth quarter, and they have a chance to get it down to a one-possession game. Wolfgram being guarded by Knight, back up top. Deep three for Rao, no good. Long rebound comes out and controlled by Hines. Right side Davis drives to the baseline, kicks back out to Hines. Screen by Carr. Hines top of the key, starts to drive. Double team. Knight goes into the paint. Floater from 10. Rolls off the rim. Ball slapped out of bounds, and a foul going to go on Knight. Yeah, foul on Knight. I didn't really see that one either. Knight with the foul, her second. 8 o'clock, KIJV, AM/FM Huron, just starting the fourth quarter. Huron 35, Yankton 30. Huron's led most of the way since late first quarter and has led by as many as 12. Right now it's 5, and Yankton has the ball. Rao out there with Hines, trying to drive, goes behind the back, backs it out, goes baseline, shot blocked by Carr, and that was Olsen going up and really not knowing what she wanted to do. Long pass up ahead. Knight three for Hines. Got it. Needed it. Hilton Hines, her first bucket of the second half. She has 15. Huron back up by 8. 7 minutes to go. Drive by Wolfgram, had an open look, but got too far underneath the basket. Missed it short. Rebound Huron. Hines again flies into the paint all the way. Left hand, no good. Great look, did not go. Back comes Yankton. Rao can't get it, but it came off the foot of Davis. It was a long pass. Rao stuck a hand out, couldn't haul it in, but it deflected and went off of Davis's foot. Yankton will keep possession, and Yankton wants a timeout. 6:40 to go in the game. Huron up 38-30. Community Campus timeout, 30 seconds, 30 on Dakota Sports.
Count on knowledge. At Olympic Chevrolet, count on a helpful and friendly staff. So whether you're in the market for a brand new vehicle or used, count on the staff at Olympic Chevrolet to help you get the people that best fit your needs. Olympic Chevrolet, call them 605-352. 411. See them at 500 4th Street North Huron. Go online at OlympicGMT.com. Drive off a lot today with the vehicle that you've been dreaming about from Olympic Chevrolet.
Huron Community Campus, 30-second timeout by Yankton. Huron Community Campus offers $40 credit hours for in-person classes. Best value in higher education in South Dakota at Huron Community Campus. Huron 38, Yankton 30. Yankton has their 3 full timeouts remaining. Huron has 2 full 2:30s remaining. Yankton has somebody up to sub in. What are we doing here? Okay, well, they only had 4 girls on the floor. Now they have 5. Inbounded from the corner of the court by the Yankton bench. Wolfgram on the left wing. Hines out on her. Huron has mainly went man here. Now this is more of a matchup zone here, perhaps. Now Carr patrolling the middle of the lane. 3 for Rao. No good. Rebound tipped out, and Yankton able to control. Get it back outside to Rao. Now Kraske in the corner. Kraske goes inside. Olsen was open, didn't realize it. Rao fakes, drives, traveled. Turnover to Huron with 6:11 or 6:17 to go in the game as Kelson Wells back in for Yankton. Huron up 38-30 and has the ball. As Hines will walk the ball up and set it up for Huron. Left side, it's Davis. Davis gets the screen, loses the ball on the floor, gets kicked. Going to be picked up on the run by Olsen down the floor, and she'll miss the layup. Rebound, though, Wells, she misses point blank. Scramble for the rebound, and Yankton still controls. Third shot of the possession, Olsen airballs it, but comes right out to Wells, and finally we get a jump ball. Boy, Yankton was getting all kinds of opportunities there and could not get the shots to drop. And the possession arrow gives the ball to the Huron Tigers. Crazy sequence there. Now, it wasn't like Huron was not blocking out or anything. There was just some air balls and just some odd angles, and Yankton just had the good position to get there. So Huron with the ball inside of 6 minutes to go. And up by 8 points. Harrington into the front court as a wrap on that left hand. Just notice that. Harrington tries to hand it off to Hines in traffic. We're going to get another jump ball, and possession will go right back to Yankton. 5:35 to go in the game. Well, I have Yankton 0 for 7 from the field here in the fourth quarter. They were 3 of 11, or they're 4 of 11 in the third. Huron was 3 of 11 in the third. Yankton again sets it up, spreads out the floor with Wolfgram out there with Knight. Looking high post to get it to Wells, trying to hand it off. Wells almost traveled. Now she'll spin, get away from Carr, go into a double team. Blocking call on Huron again. Huron's not getting those calls at all. And Yankton's got 2 of them. And that was a worse block, or that was a worse offensive foul than either one called on Huron. But again, I'm wearing black and orange. Foul is on Harrington, her second. Yankton will run the out of bounds on the baseline. Low post, Olsen quick shoots and misses. Rebound on the weak side to Abby Harrington. Long pass in the front court, Juergens back in. Baseline, it's Knight. Kicks out in the corner, Janes bobbles, now drives, has a lane. Scoop shot no good, gets her own rebound, kicks it out. Ball on the floor, Harrington has it. And did Huron get a timeout? They did not. Jump ball, possession will stay with Huron. Well, that was a good drive by Janes, had a good look. Possession will stay with Huron as we're inside of 5 minutes to go in the game, and Yankton will sub back in. I believe, was that Kraske? Kraske just came back in. Up top, it's Janes. Now Juergens pops out to the top of the key against Wolfgram, right side, Hines. Hines hard to the hoop, reverse layup, scoop for 2. Hilton Hines with the bucket. And she has 17 on my stat sheet. Drive to the hoop, bank shot up, no good. And Harrington blocks out and gets the rebound off the miss by Kraske. And Yankton cannot buy a bucket here in the fourth quarter. Janes into the front court, pops the 3 right wing, no good. As she was feeling it third quarter though. Rebound for Yankton. Wolfgram in traffic, bounce pass, right side Rao, and there's going to be a blocking call on Hines. That one I can agree with. Hines was just kind of leaning back there, and Rao had the step. Third team foul on Huron here in the fourth quarter. Yankton has not been whistled for any. Olson back in for Yankton. Davis in, Janes out for Huron. Yankton will run the out of bounds on the baseline. Olson on the right wing. Looks inside, flips back out to Wolfgram. Knight out on her. Wolfgram trying to back it out. Davis picks her up now. Baseline cut off. Has to flip it back up front to Elwood. Now Olson. Olson a crossover and has her pocket pick stolen by Hines. Lobs it up ahead into the front court. Picked up by Huron. That was Juergens. Now Huron gets control and can set the offense here on timeout. 3:49 to go in the game. 40-30, Huron leading. Sounds like a John Deere tractor, 40-30. Community Campus timeout, 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Your calves, check out liquid supplements available from Dakota Land Feeds. They have a variety of options available to meet specific needs of your cattle and your operation. All their liquid supplements are made to order when you need them. Liquid supplements are easy to handle and have improved mixability compared to dry feed. Dakota Land Feeds is your only local feed dealer to manufacture liquid supplement right here in South Dakota. Dakota Land Feeds, your local feed source.
When is the right home truly the right home? This is Brad Kleinsasser with the Real Estate Connection. First, can you afford it? Beyond the purchase price, you need to consider utility costs, maintenance costs, and property taxes. All of these factors add to the actual cost of a new home. Does the home meet your needs? At the Real Estate Connection, we are dedicated to helping you find a home that meets your needs without breaking your budget. We're ready to help you find the right home today. Give us a call, 352-1300, or visit our website, realestatehuron.com.
3:49 to go. I'm Jeff Duffy. After that Huron Community Campus timeout, Huron inbounds. Huron has 3 timeouts remaining, as does Yankton. Hines bounce past Juergens, left wing. Juergens gets the screen. There's the roll inside, and the ball a little overthrown, but Yankton could not grab it, lost it out of bounds, and Huron will keep possession, inbounded on the baseline. 3:38 to go, and Huron up by 10. Inbounds, Janes wants 3, left corner, got it again. Same spot she had her run in the third quarter. Janes in double figures with 10, all in the second half. Huron has their biggest lead, 43-30. 3:27 to go. Up top, Kraske tried to get the shot off, flips back up. Fake by Wells, gives up to Olson. Corner to lane jumper is good. First bucket, first points of the fourth quarter for Yankton comes with 3:10 to go in the game. 43-32 Huron. Bounce pass, Janes has it on the right wing. Looking at the cut. Bounce pass up top, Juergens flips to Hines. Inside of 3 minutes to go in the game. Davis for 3, it's short. Long rebound, and Wolfgram able to come out and grab it. Yankton a chance to get it down to single digits. Fire the pass in the corner. Wells will drive the paint into a double team and lost the ball. No charge, but it is off of Yankton, and Huron gets it off the turnover. But again, I'm not sure why you're not calling a charge there. Hey, we got the ball back. We'll take it. Timeout on the floor. 2:41 to go in the game. Huron up 11. Community Campus timeout of 1 minute. 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Bruises and breaks happen. Huron Regional Medical Center, Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Orthopedic surgeons Dr. Kevin Ober and Dr. Todd Anderson, along with the Pro Rehab Physical Therapy teams, are here to get you back in your game. Schedule an appointment at HuronRegional.org, because when it comes to your health, the right care is right here. Best of luck to our area athletes from Huron Regional Medical Center.
Rocky C. Acres of Wessington provides USDA certified organic, SCI regenerative certified, and conventional crop production, balancing biology with fertility. Organic and conventional products for plant nutrition, plant health, and soil biology to help local producers, including amino protein products to stimulate biology and plant hormones, amino-chelated micronutrients, compost extract, drive products. Rocking Sea Acres is proud to support Huron and area high school sports.
Huron down to 2 timeouts remaining. Yankton has 3. Huron 2 timeouts left. Yankton 3. Yankton going to slap a full court press on off the timeout. Wolfgram, and there's a quick foul. The block going to go on Wolfgram. That's her second. First team foul of the fourth quarter against Yankton. The Yankton's only shot 2 free throws, and they were back early in the game in the first quarter. Yankton still showing the full court pressure. Inbound, Hines has it. Wolfgram just going to pick her up as Hilton now leaps it up ahead to Harrington. Harrington starts the drive, backs it out. Now gives back to Hines. Huron can be satisfied to run some clock. Harrington, right wing. Rao gets up in her face. Lob it up top to Janes. Now left side, Hines. Hines looking inside, outside Carr. Swing it to Janes. Huron running the motion. Here's the cut. Hines to the hoop for 2. Ran the shot clock down to about 10 seconds. And then Hines cuts to the basket. Huron back up by 13 as we near 2 minutes to go in the game. Wolfgram trying to use a screen. Going to the right. Comes left instead. Keys in the corner. Kraske for 3. Got it. Kraske hits the 3. I believe that is her 4th 3 of the game. She has 16 to lead Yankton. It's a 10-point game, minute 45 to go. 45-35 Huron. Again, Yankton's going to have to come out and start fouling here. Well, they are coming out strong on Janes. Janes hands it off, and Harrington, Harrington looked like she traveled, but a foul going to go on Rao first, I believe. September Rao. She's the second girl I've ever seen with the first name September. Now we have a timeout, Yankton. Minute 34 to go here on up 10. Community campus timeout, 30 seconds here. No, we're going to go, it's got to be 1 minute. 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Every day of the week. For delivery or carry out, give them a call at 352-6925. Not sure what to order from their delicious menu? Then dine in and try their famous Godfather's Buffet, featuring a variety of pizza slices, tasty chicken, and many salads and desserts to choose from. They're locally owned, so stop in and say hi to Derek and the rest of the pizza crew. They're located at 195 21st Street in Huron. Godfather's Pizza. Give them a call, 352-6925.
Ghost Energy is the fully transparent, fully loaded, feel-good energy drink you've been waiting for. No sugar, no artificial colors, epic focus, complete performance. Pick up a can of Ghost Energy distributed by Elwine Brothers at Fair City Foods, Carlson's, Super X, Southside, Freedom, DJ's Travel Center, Lewis Drug, Thunderbird, and Corner Pantries in Huron. Elwine Brothers wishes the Huron Tigers best of luck. Go Tigers!
Minute 34 to go. Each team has 2 timeouts remaining. Huron up by 10. Huron inbounding. Get it to Hilton Hines near the timeline. Got a fresh shot clock here as well. Yankton really picking up the man-to-man pressure here. Goal low post. Harrington tries to square up on Rao. Kicks it back out to Hines. Up top of the key, Janes. Now right side Davis, and a foul going to go on Yankton. And we're not in the bonus yet. Kraske picks up her first foul, 3rd team, so still another foul to give before Yankton can even put Huron to the free throw line. And we're down to a minute 19 remaining. Inbounds Hines. Hines dribbles with the left hand, top of the key, backs it out, flips to Davis, and Davis, his foul, that was kind of a quick whistle, I thought. Wolfgram will pick that up, her 3rd. Next foul will put Huron to the free throw line with a minute 12 to go, up by 10. Again, Huron will inbound by the team bench. Again, get it into Hines. Double team right back to Davis. Davis a dribble, and then she gets bumped. That'll be on Wells, her second, and Allie Davis to the free throw line. Hit a 3-pointer in the second quarter, has not been to the free throw line. Again, the free throw line has not really been kind to the Huron Tigers tonight, but they have made do. Despite that, free throw, no good. We're going to shoot free throws at practice tomorrow. Knight in, Harrington out for Huron, as Davis will try to salvage the second free throw and does. 1 out of 2 for Davis. And now Kaufman wants a timeout. Minute 8 to go, Huron up by 11. Community campus timeout, 30 seconds, 30 on Dakota Sports.
Eyesight does too, especially in the teen years. Don't let your
child fall behind in front of the smart board of the scoreboard because their vision can't keep up. According to a recent survey, 84% of parents in the United States complain of a vision issue before an eye exam. Any common vision problems can be corrected when caught in early childhood, so don't delay. Give Dr. Forsh a call today. See the best.
Huron Community Campus timeout. Remember, they offer courses through Northern State University at Huron Community Campus. Huron 1 timeout remaining. Yankton down 11 with 68 seconds left. Wolfgram will bring the ball up. Huron picks her up half court. Well, they spread the floor up, not showing a lot of urgency here. Wolfgram trying to use a screen, almost traveled, almost lost it. Picked up, though, by Wells. Wells at the top of the key. Wolfgram again will drive on Knight. Addie stays in front of her. Kick back up, top of the key, three. Banked in at the top of the key, and Yankton going to take a timeout. A banked-in three by Elwood, her first bucket of the game. And it's 46-38 with 46 seconds to go in the game. Yankton timeout. We'll take a timeout. Community Campus of 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Hi, I am Tyson Lean. As a college wrestler, I push my body to the limit every day. But after a few injuries, I started to feel like I wasn't performing at my best. That's when I turned to Car Chiropractic and their team of experts. Through a combination of adjustments, rehab, and natural supplements, I was able to recover faster, reduce my pain, and improve my overall performance on the mat. Whether you're an athlete or just looking to improve your health, I highly recommend giving Car Chiropractic a try.
The Nordby Center for Recreation in Huron is your ultimate destination for fun and fitness. Challenge yourself. Fit with a fitness class that fits your schedule. The Nordby offers water classes, weight and cardio classes, bicycle spin classes, and more. Group fitness classes are led by the Nordby Center's expert instructors. For a fitness day, the Nordby Center for Recreation, where the fun never ends.
Back in Yankton after that Huron Community Campus timeout. Full court pressure, inbounded to Hines. Double team, now Davis. Huron in the press breaker. Davis flips back to Hines, and a foul going to go on Wolfgram in the backcourt. 2 free throws coming up for Allie Davis. 46-38, Huron's lead is at 8 with 41 seconds to go. That is, I have 4 fouls on Wolfgram. They only have 3 up on the scoreboard. Allie Davis to shoot 2. First free throw is good. 5 for Allie. Here's the big one. Can make it a 4-possession game. If she can knock this one down, Yankton came back in with Wells and somebody else. One more shot for junior, Allie Davis. Got it. 10-point lead again for Huron at 48-38. We're inside of 40 seconds to go. Wolfgram in her front court. Boy, you just got to launch it if you're Yankton. She's just dribbling some time off here. In the corner, 3 for Elwood, no good. Rebound and knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Davis. Could have called a foul at Allie. We'll take that exchange. Yankton will inbound it, but clock down to 27 seconds left. Shot clock is off. That's going to matter too much anymore. Yankton looking to inbound. Get it outside Kraske. Kraske, double team, back up top, right side. Here's the drive by Wells. Baseline, kick out. Kraske, 18-footer, no good. Rebound Davis, and that should shut the door for the Huron Tigers. Yankton does foul in the backcourt with 15 seconds to go, and Allison Janes will get 2 free throws. She and Hines both in double figures tonight, and Hines 10 points all here in the second half. Her first trip to the free throw line, and Huron pulls everybody off the lane. Free throw is good. Now Huron finally able to knock down some free throws after struggling for so long. Janes with 11. Second free throw good. Huron back up by a dozen. Janes with a dozen. And we'll string out the final 12 seconds here. Wolfgram in the corner, Kraske. Now Wolfgram again. Wolfgram drives. Back up top, Wells. Wells will drive. Deep 3 for Rao. No good, and that will end the ball game. And the Huron Tigers open the season with a win. The final, Huron 50, Yankton 38. We'll take a community campus timeout of 2 minutes. Gary Zell Auto Glass post game is next. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
Plus offers you four tools for garages, basements, and outdoor patios. For all its commercial and industrial spaces. Call 605-352-5776 to the free estimate. Let the pros at Pro Clean Plus help you get a great-looking, durable surface with the epoxy flooring. Locally owned and operated, visit them at 201 Market Street East. Check out their website at ProCleanPlus.net. Pro Clean Plus is a proud sponsor here on Tiger Sports.
Experience delicious. Experience Ryan Tanger Restaurant and Ace Lounge. They specialize in steaks, burgers, seafood, and pasta. Ryan Tanger can host your party in a private room and offer catering too. Open Monday through Friday 4 to 10, Saturday 4 to 11, and open for lunch every Thursday 11 to 2 and closed on Sunday. Ryan Tanger Restaurant and Ace Lounge in the Crossroads in downtown Huron.
Adams Quick Lube is your go-to place for convenient, reliable oil changes. Fast, easy, no-pressure oil changes for your family's vehicle. No appointment needed. See them at 1159 Dakota Avenue North. Give Adam a call at 352-9325. Adams Quick Lube also has tire repair, batteries, and filters. Locally owned and open at 8 a.m. every day except Sundays. Trust your family vehicle with Adams Quick Lube. 1159 Dakota Avenue North. Adams Quick Lube is a proud sponsor of Tiger Sports.
Kaufman Livestock of Huron is a proud supporter of the Huron Tigers in all area high school athletics. Hardy, Cody, and Logan Kaufman raise registered Simmental bulls. 2 are former Huron Tigers, 1 a former Alpena Wildcat. Best of luck to all area athletes and the Huron Tigers. From Kaufman Livestock of Huron.
Good evening. We're back in Yankton as we start our Gary Zell Auto Glass post game. Huron Tigers win it tonight. Took the lead late in the first quarter. I don't think we ever trailed after that. Opened up an 8-point lead at halftime, led by 1 at the end of the first quarter. Opened it up to 8 at halftime. Got up by 12 in the third quarter. Yankton shaved it back to 5 at the end of the third, but then Huron just took control. And really a defensive game as much as anything. Huron outscores Yankton 15-8 in the fourth quarter to win it 50-38. Huron 1-0 on the brand new season, while Yankton drops to 0-2. And again, Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. JV game. Huron wins 44-33. C game goes to Huron 37-21. That's a sweep for the Huron Tigers in Yankton here this evening. We'll take another 2-minute timeout. We'll talk to Coach Kaufman. We will check out that Sun Gold Sports player of the game. We'll talk to Kaufman if I can find my, oh, there it is. There's my mic that I've been looking for the last 5 minutes. So 2-minute timeout. We'll be back here to Yankton. Run down those stats as well. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
Auto, home, farm, life, and business. Become a satisfied policyholder with Farmers Union Insurance. Farmers Union Insurance, Lane Anderson, 1835 Arizona Avenue, Southwest in Huron.
Looking for personalized apparel such as t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, hoodies, jackets? PB Sports, of course. How about signs, logos, and vinyl graphics at top? PB Sports, of course, proud sponsor of the Tigers. PB Sports, downtown Huron.
The Huron Eye Clinic is proud to sponsor the Huron Tigers. The doctors and staff at the Huron Eye Clinic are committed to providing quality service and products to their patients in Huron and surrounding areas. The Huron Eye Clinic offers comprehensive eye exams, contact lens exams, infant C screenings, LASIK consultations, ocular disease services, and pediatric eye care. Stop in at the office at 1288 Dakota Avenue South to make an appointment, or call the Huron Eye Clinic today at 605-352-4181.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Dairy Queen's ice cream, of course. Get your favorite cool treats at Dairy Queen of Huron. Get a chocolate dipped cone, a dilly bar, hot fudge sundae, or their famous DQ blizzard. And for parties, anniversaries, or any occasion, order a DQ cake, a Teresa pizza, or a DQ blizzard cake. Dairy Queen of Huron is open every day of the week. Drive up, carry out, or dine in. Dairy Queen of Huron. Hot eats and cool treats.
Once again, back here in Yankton, I see the girls are out of the locker room. We'll see if Coach Kaufman comes shortly as well. We can give you the stats here as Yankton falls to 0-2. Huron now 1-0. For Yankton, they're led by Nora Kraske with 16. Yankton was led by Nora Kraske with 16 points. Eden Wolfgram had 10, so there's 26 of their 38. Kelson Wells had 5 and 2 points apiece. Berkeley Olson and September Rao. For the Huron Tigers, 19 points for Hilton Hines, 12 points for Allison Janes, and Allison's points all came in the second half. 6 points for Allie Davis, and she went 3 of 4 on free throws in the fourth quarter. 4 points, Addie Knight, 3 for Abby Harrington, and for Chloe Carr. Shooting in the game, I didn't do the division on it. Huron went 17 of 41. You can figure it out. Yankton went 15 of 49, and that's about 31%. Huron 8 of 15 on free throws, and Yankton went 0-2, and that was in the first quarter, was their 2 free throws. So there you go. That's the stats, and the Huron Tigers open with a win. We'll take a community campus timeout 1 minute and talk to Coach Kaufman next. 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Agency in Huron. You changed thousands of diapers, set up hundreds of crusts, played hours of Peach Blue and Duck Duck Goose, because you do anything. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Brian Davidson will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future is. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call today, because like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Brushing up? Bettering yourself? Or pursuing a degree? Huron Community Campus offers in-person classes at just $40 per credit hour plus. HCC offers courses through Northern State University, offering quality education at an exceptional value. To learn more, call Huron Community Campus at 605-353-8518. That's 605-353-8518.
And good evening back here in Yankton. Gary Zell Auto Glass post game continues, and we talk with Cody Kaufman, head coach of the Huron Tigers. Tigers a 12-point win, took the lead, I believe, late in the first quarter. Not sure if he ever gave it up after that. And Cody, we'll talk about the offense coming up, but this was a defensive game. When the girls can play defense like that, you're going to have some success. And for as aggressive as we were, as good as we played defense, the fact Yankton only shot 2 free throws, that shows you you're doing the work on D.
Yeah, and we had 2 keys, right? We couldn't let number 10 Wolfgram beat us, and we couldn't let number 33 Rowell beat us. We said, we wrote on the board before the game, they can't have 20. If they get over 20, we're gonna have a long night. And Wolfgram ended up with 10, and Rao had 2, so they had 12 points. So yeah, absolutely, they're 8 under their total. And credit to some of their other kids, they showed up and made shots tonight. That they didn't on Tuesday night, or excuse me, last Friday, and that's okay. We said that they're gonna make shots. They're good players. They put in the time. We knew they were gonna make shots. We couldn't let their 2 best players beat us, and that's what we didn't do tonight. And I thought our effort was exceptional. From the start. I actually was pretty impressed with the way we started as far as, the first game jitters. I didn't really see too much of it, a little bit, but as a collective group, I thought, we showed up ready to play tonight.
And one of the other things I thought came into play there, too, we hit a couple of shots early to get us going, especially there in the second quarter. For instance, Abby Harrington only finished with 3 points, but when she hit that 3, that was when we were building momentum, and then thank goodness for Allison Janes. She was our only offense in the third quarter, and we had to sit her for most of it.
Yeah, she picked up that 3rd foul early, but yeah, and that's exactly what Allison is capable of doing. She's very good at getting to the rim. She's strong. She's physical. She can finish, but if you give her enough time, she's going to make shots from the outside too. So, extremely proud of her and the effort and the time she's put in, since I've been watching her grow as a basketball player the last 3 years. And she deserves, to have some of that success. And it's all because of her. It's because of nobody else, but how hard she's worked to do it. So you're right. I think we scored 8 points in the third quarter. And Did she have 7 of the 8?
Yeah, she had 7 in the first 2 minutes.
Well,
we went about 5 minutes without scoring.
We had kind of had deja vu, right?
Yeah.
Hilton drove in. We missed a layup. She tipped it out. Allison hit the 2. Next time, same thing, come down. She tipped it out. Allison hit the 3, and then she drove and got a bucket. So, those are the effort things. Those are the little things. The playing hard all the time. Hilton could have easily hung her head after she missed those shots. She didn't. She tipped them out, made a play for her team, and got her teammates a good look. So the things that we're preaching, we saw tonight.
And Allison Janes will be our Sun Gold Sports Player of the Game, scoring 12 points and all in the second half. And again, she was scoring in the third quarter when nobody else was. So, a nice step there. And getting back to the D there, too, and I was going to say this before and I forgot, you were talking about Wolfgram Rao, and really Kraske gave us some problems tonight, too. But it wasn't one girl defending Wolfgram. We were rotating a lot. It seemed like Addie Knight was on her a lot, but I saw Juergens, I saw Hilton, I saw Allie Davis. We were taking turns, and, that wears down a player when they're on offense.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously Wolfgram started, Addie Knight didn't start, so we started Allie Davis on her, and she did a great job. The very first play, I think, we're a little slow closing out to her. She hit a 3, one of the first shots of the game. And then Allie adjusted, and it no longer, everything was tough. And you're right, we are switching everything, so somebody was going to get put on her. I thought a few times that
Chloe Carr popped
in the
out.
first half. I thought at the very end, they set a double screen. Abby switched out on her and did a great job keeping her in front. And then they took that next screen, and Chloe did a great job. And she airballed that shot, and the time run out. So just an absolute team effort on the defensive end tonight. And we got to keep it up. I know we got another challenge, another new team.
Have we crossed paths with T-Area this summer or any time? Do you know?
Never that they played. I know they played in the summer league. We played in the Pentagon, but we never played them. I know they have a new coach.
Fechner.
I know that they lost.
They lost a D1 player, but also blew out Sioux City North last night.
Yep. So that's our task for on the way home is turn on the T film and start getting ready for them. But, we got to take one, win's a win, and we got to enjoy it while it lasts, and then be ready to go tomorrow at 3:45 with practice.
Hey, 2 weeks from Christmas, so one game does not a season make, but hey, a nice positive start, because really you didn't know completely what you had before tonight.
And it's going to be up and down with the youth and the inexperience that we have. Yes, getting this win is huge, but it can go sideways quick with just when things aren't going our way, and that's what I really like tonight. That third quarter didn't go our way, and we could have let them keep creeping in. They outscored us 11-8, and we didn't do that. I just like the way that our girls finished this basketball game, playing together, playing hard. So, great team effort, great win, and back to the,
Gotta go back to practice.
Back to the grind. Get ready for Friday.
Much better ride home from Yankton when you get a W.
Yeah, 3 years, I'm 2-0 here, so it's been friendly to me.
Cody Kaufman, head coach of the Huron Tigers. Tigers win it tonight, 50-38. We'll take a final community campus timeout, 1 minute. We'll wrap it up here from Yankton on Dakota Sports.
Slumberland has the buying power to bring you the best values from the nation's top furniture brands. Slumberland is America's #1 dealer for Lazy Boy furniture. Slumberland is also the Midwest's largest retailer for Sealy, Simmons, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Slumberland